Yo, what up you guys? It's your boy the Kryptonian saying here, bringing you a review for One Piece chapter 205, the last chapter in this volume, and very nice cliffhanger. Mr. Seven and Miss Father's Day show up and they're in the clock tower. And I gotta talk about the clock tower just for a very small moment. I'm gonna focus a lot of this chapter review on Luffy versus Crocodile. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way now. I did notice, okay, and I thought, well, maybe I'm just going fucking crazy, okay? But I did notice the fact that after there was a time limit placed on how long they had to go until the explosion went off, that we kept seeing the clock tower. And the reason why I said maybe I'm just going crazy, okay? Because I know that Oda buries stuff into his manga. And this is more where the reviewing from a craft perspective kind of blinds me to a few things, because I've talked to you guys before about what's called a ticking clock, okay? Something that puts a time limit where you're counting down and it creates tension and it draws your readers in. It makes them read things faster, which if you're just writing and you're not actually drawing panels, you can actually get away with not having your writing as clean and condensed, because one of the things that's happening is your readers are reading at a faster pace. It's only when you get people like me who read sentence by sentence and look for stuff within the sentences that that shit kind of stands out. So just a little tip. But with that being said, I was just like, oh, that's just there for a ticking clock purpose. And once she said the clock tower, I said, son of a bitch, Oda got me, okay? He got me on some Togashi Hunter x Hunter shit, where Togashi draws these characters who are very feminine looking, and you can't tell what gender they are. I mean, he tripped me up a few times, man. So that was pretty damn cool. That was cool to see that, okay? But the crazy thing about all of this is Zoro, dude, like, you guys have told me his sense of direction is bad. It is highlighted here. Because Tashigi says go north, north. Zoro not only goes north, but somehow he gets in his head, oh, north must be up too. Let me just climb up. It's just like, what the fuck? It's a good reason Nami is the fucking navigator, okay? Very good reason, okay? And same thing with Sanji. Sanji just took the next logical step. He saw clock tower. He's like, it's got to be near the fucking clock tower. So they had the right idea. And even Vivi says that. She's like, they have the right idea, but you can't access the clock tower unless you go through the stairwell. And as they start to go through the stairwell, that's when Mr. Seven and Miss Father's Day show up. So once again, we have numbered agents in Baroque Works. And the thing is that I'm thinking, since they're so far down the scale, that there's a chance that Zoro and Sanji, by some kind of way, or maybe even Usopp, somebody will be able to one-shot these dudes pretty damn quickly. Because Vivi, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't she like number 5 or something like that? Like the assistant to Mr. 5? So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're not as powerful. So, with that being said, Crocodile. Crocodile gets some pretty good moments in this chapter, man. We find out that the poison in that hook is so damn good that when Crocodile strikes one of the columns, right, the poison immediately melts it. And I thought it was pretty telling that Luffy's body got struck by that hook, right? And so the poison's going through his body, and what happens is Luffy is still fighting. So the reason why I said I thought that was telling is Luffy's body is essentially rubber. And right now he's showing that his body is durable enough to withstand even a poison that powerful. So that is huge. But I'm also wondering, is this going to be the way Oda sets up for them to get the medic? Because Luffy still needs a medic. No, he's got Chopper. Damn, it's the musician. I got him mixed up. So I'm guessing Chopper is going to, work his magic and shit on him. So that's going to be pretty cool. It's not actually magic, but you know what I mean, it's expression. So, I mean, that's pretty damn cool to see that, man. But the thing is when Luffy's fighting Crocodile, Crocodile's dodging a few blows, but there's this one shot where Luffy misses on a kick and somehow he's able to manage his other foot. He brings down the foot on the side of Crocodile's head. I mean, this was really good, man, like already. And maybe it's because they're fighting all out and they're fighting on more of a equal footing right now, that the fight is better. But this feels like a fight that belongs at the climax of an arc. This is really good, man. This is good. This is, right now, in my opinion, This is shaping up to be a better fight than anything I've seen so far on One Piece, and that's including the Don Krieg stuff. Like, I liked it, but at the same time, I don't know, man. I just like this better. For a while, that Don Krieg fight was my favorite. The buggy fight being the absolute worst. That's just my thing, okay? I didn't really care for the buggy fight. When I read it, I thought it was pretty cool because Buggy could kind of chop up his parts and everything. And the way Nami just, you know, found all his parts and jumbled them shits up at the end. That was pretty clever. So I like that. You know, because Buggy went from really tall to, you know, fucking... he went from a Big Mac to a fucking hot and spicy, okay? So that was pretty cool. So I like seeing that, and I like the fact that, as I said in the last chapter, Luffy's legacy is being born because Vivi's father is watching, and he's like, who is this guy? He's like, the fuck is this motherfucker right here? Like, I like seeing that, okay? Because you know that he's going to give a report to the Navy. And Luffy is doing what Vivi's father, okay? He's doing what all his men couldn't do. So that was pretty damn cool. Side note, you know, because I'm going to talk about this because I don't see Pell having a role now, because I believe Pell is that bird that got shot out through the sky. So I don't see Pell having a role at this point, but I thought that was pretty damn savage, man. You know, Mrs. Evans like, what's that damn game, man? I just thought about this shit. It was on Nintendo, you know, because Nintendo's bringing back the NES and shit. And when I was really, I was like 2 years old. I know this shit through pictures. But my sister played that duck hunting game. That's what it is. It was a duck hunting game. And you used to shoot the fucking ducks and everything on the television. And that's what I was thinking, man. I was like, oh, this motherfucker said, oh, it's duck hunting season, bitches. Like, that was pretty damn cool, man. So, overall, pretty exciting chapter, man. Really good. I won't give it a 5 out of 5, but pretty exciting, man. My chapter question for you guys is going to be, which moment in this chapter did you like more? Did you like Luffy versus Crocodile? Did you like Vivi, you know, saying like, oh, no, this is up here at the clock tower. This is it? Because I feel like that was a pivotal moment. Because for me, it was like, oh, it's the clock tower. Or did you like the whole comedy effect where Zoro and Sanji's like, what are you doing here? You know, like, I thought that was pretty cool, guys. But, you know, overall, like I said, very good chapter. Probably 4 out of 5, I'll say that. But that's it for this video. If you like anything I had to say, hit that like button, comment, rate, subscribe, share. I will greatly appreciate it, guys. That's it. Thanks for watching, Kryptonian.